At O'Connor Enclosed for the grand final match Wednesday, Twilights in Canberra between Dilligafs and Heartbreakers. The teams are getting ready. The umpire is sorting out the toss of the coin. I think she's done it already. Bronwyn Calva umpiring for us today, and giving final instructions to the teams. They should be ready to come out onto the field as soon as possible, preferably. We had a bit of weather here earlier today, about an hour or so ago. A fair bit of rain came through, but now it stopped, and hopefully there won't be any recurrence until after we finish the match. Heartbreakers, I'm told, haven't got one of the big hitters, which is Heath. Heath Wells not playing today, and but they got George, which is a good thing. Of course, there's always the Quaid brothers. They're good value. Liam as well, I think, is there. They should be right. Gotta turn around to point the camera to the pitch, which is right there. Umpire Ashok is next door in the match between Accelerate Knights Watchmen and Quality Craig. They'll be getting on their way soon as well. And yes, with any luck, we won't have any more rain. There's a storm forecast. Hopefully, won't hit until after the game again. And if weather does intervene, we may have to reduce this match to minimum 8 hours per innings for it to constitute a match, and for us to have a definite winner. Ground conditions are not too bad. They're a bit damp, but not overly wet. Pitch is okay-ish. I guess the teams will have to bring out towels when they come out. Boundary's been set to a bit shorter than usual due to the conditions. We should be seeing some big hitting. Yeah, mate. I got Doug Stelton-Poole coming in to have a chat. He's ex LMS umpire for Canberra. And what do you think? Let's have a chat. What do you think of Heartbreakers' chances today?
Look, it's a grand final, so I think it's anybody's day. I think if the Hardies can get a couple in the sheds early.
Who's batting first?
That would be the Dilligafs batting first.
Okay.
So it definitely depends on what kind of target they set. Got a pretty tight bowling line up the Heartbreakers, so if they can keep it tight in the first few, then they're going to give themselves a lot more of a chance. And yeah, with the bat, I think if they can get 1 or 2 in the sheds early, that'd be very handy in the chase.
Yeah, I think you may be struggling a bit to contain them because the boundaries have been set a bit small.
Yeah, look, perhaps both teams got a bat on the same settings, so. But
you haven't got Heath today, the big hitter.
That's all right.
However, you got George and the Quaid brothers.
Yeah, George has been in great form.
Liam is there.
Matty Quaid's been in great form lately. So yeah, look, I think it's going to be a pretty good game, honestly, Pabs.
Anyone's game then.
Anyone's game.
Awesome. That's the way we like it.
Moist conditions can also. You know, a little bit of water out there on the ground, not too much.
Yeah, make sure that
apparently we've got a puddle beyond the boundary down at the far end, straight on.
Road end, yes.
But I don't think there's any players here who'll hit one directly straight over the bowler's head. Watch me eat my words later.
I have seen plenty of those. And of you eating your words as well.
Yeah, oh, definitely.
Yeah, this is the closest I've been to the pitch, thanks to the boundary settings. because normally they're about a good 5 to 10 meters further back. I'm pretty close to the stumps at the moment, so it's good.
Yeah. No, it should be a high scoring game, that's for sure.
Yes. Well, if they can contain it to 180, they will have a chance.
Absolutely.
Anything below that is even better.
There was a bit of chat around the boys in the last couple of days, and I think 180 was definitely the number we were talking about as one to defend.
Yes.
We did want to bowl first, so it was good with the toss.
Yeah.
So, our fearless captain Mickey Quaid lost the toss.
It's a good thing. You could consider that
first
a win.
one all season apparently too.
Right.
But yeah, it was one he was happy to lose. Like we're definitely happy to bowl first. It was the tactic, keep him under 180, and hopefully chase it down. So
yes, weather conditions.
Rain stays away, and we get a good game, Pabs.
Yeah, we've got a good break in the weather at the moment. It was coming in from the northeast before, and as I was saying to Pat Piani earlier, or Mitch actually, yes, when it comes in from the northeast, we have no protection. There's no mountains on that side.
That is true.
So it comes straight through. Whereas when it comes in from the west, it tends to be broken up a bit.
Yeah, gets broken up a little by the brindabellas and whatnot.
Yes.
We'll see what happens, mate.
Yes.
Just looking forward to hopefully a very good couple of hours of cricket.
Yes, and I'll have to say, don't be shy in bringing some beers over when you get a chance.
I know you hate those things, Pabs. Yeah, no, there's a crankshaft with your name on it, mate.
Well,
Don't
I'll be doing a bit of talking, so I will need to moisten my throat.
What's that? We need to go for an ad break.
Yes, we will do that soon. Alright, so it looks like we're all set and ready to go. Dilligaf's batting first, and here comes champion Ashok and Bronwyn coming towards me as well. I'm going to be hit from both sides. What? Everything okay?
Thanks, Pops.
Yeah, anytime. I'll just discount $5 off your fee and we'll be sweet.
How's it going?
How you going?
Good, how are you?
Where's your shirt?
Yeah, that's what I'd like to know.
I'm straight away coming
You
from
don't
work.
get paid if you don't have your shirt on.
Oh, is that the deal? Okay, yes.
Please
Sorry,
don't say
mate,
that
bad luck. I was just discounting $5 off him because I set the fuel for him. But now it's going to be $10 for no shirt. You still get something, mate. And you got both teams there already, or?
Yeah, they're ready.
Okay, well, just get him to go as soon as you can, mate, because if there's a bit of weather coming in, it'll affect the matches.
Is it rain today?
It's supposed to,
There
yeah.
was a little dump.
Oh.
Yeah, it did dump a
Because
bit.
when I was coming from Dixon, it was like there, I could see them.
Yeah, lots of water. Yeah. There was a fair bit of water. 0.5 mil, and that's plenty. We don't want any more than that. There's forecast for up to 4 mil, but hopefully after 8 o'clock.
Oh, okay.
But you never know. You know, there could always be a bit of weather coming in.
Yeah, I'll keep you on.
Yeah, just get it to start as soon as you can. And minimum 8 overs per innings if weather does affect the bench.
Yeah.
Because this one is important, not that one.
They still got to finish that.
Yeah.
Yes. Good luck, mate. All right, here comes the...
Yeah, I didn't see your messages because I was flat chat at work.
No, it's okay. That's all right. I understand.
I normally get to the ground about 1:45. So.
I know you'd see them sometime.
Yeah, just now.
That's a good beer too, mate. It's a very good beer. Cheers, mate. Yeah, mate, I'll hang out, talk smack in the fucking live stream with you.
Yes.
You reckon Green Boy's got a chance?
Absolutely. You played well.
Solid bowling now. I think there's enough boys in form with that.
That's the main thing.
Like I was saying before, I think we got one or two in the in the chase. Give the rest of the boys a bit of a license, keep the run rate up, and set batsmen come back in. It's going to be really good bowling. Liam's a great bowler. I got my running back, did I say? I had a great day on the surf and we had that
Yes.
with the boys. There was this there was this patch. So the end I bowled from, there was this patch, like real dirty patch, like right here. It's just like licking my lips. I had to bowl to Val and AJ. And you know, AJ left me. So I got a couple a little bit too on his pad, so he brought me for a couple. But after that, they just couldn't find boundary. I had Val stunned, but Matty had the gloves and he was standing too far back. I had him gone. He took a step, spun it past him. Got stitched. That's good. No, so we had a bit of a situation. Hey?
Let's hope that Alright, the teams are making their way to the middle. There's a few drops falling at the moment, nothing too heavy. Let's hope that it's just a rogue cloud on top of us at the moment. It's a very thin cloud, but it is raining. Very light rain at the moment. Hopefully it won't affect the pitch too much. So Liam is going to open the bowling. It looks like that does look like Giles Tanta there with Giles out there with Greg Axon behind the umpire. And the scorecard is up. So let's move this up a bit because we got plenty of room. I got Daggy next to me, so we'll have a chat as the game progresses. You can see the drops on the.
It's great to be here in the commentary box, Pabs.
It's a big box.
Very close to being out on the field today. Actually. A bit of a situation with George Zouch.
Yes, that's right.
A little bit of a work mishap, but he's managed to make it to the game on time. But anyway,
here comes Liam.
Here comes Liam Richardson with the first ball.
And that's a wide. So he needs to tighten up a bit, not give away free easy runs.
Yeah, definitely want to keep it tight.
Who's John Boyd's got the gloves at the back?
Johnny Boyd with the gloves in the back, yeah, that's true, yeah.
I'm starting to get used to the names now.
Alright,
that's a better ball, but smacked.
That is a great shot
Too
there
deep,
from Giles. Just
deep covers
laying on the back foot, finding that gap through extra cover.
Yep. So good start.
Looks like Liam's just got to get the ball pitched up a little bit more there.
To look serious.
These droopy drops also need to
stop.
I was just having a chat with Mickey Quaid, the captain, and the one time we actually beat these guys was in some wet conditions.
This is
Giles plays out there just behind cover again, picked up by George.
And John doing
just
a
for
good
the
job
single.
there. Stopping the ball.
So that could be a good omen.
Yes, George. Where did George come from? Straight from work?
Yeah, so George had a bit of a mishap. He was almost going to miss the game. Pablo and I were about to do the mission a couple of suburbs over to get my clippers. Axe.
Yes.
Airspeed. That is a much better delivery as well from Liam there.
Straight through him.
Big airspeed from Axe. It's not quite like him as well. Very Axon, one of the form players of the competition.
He connects usually right from the start.
I've been following the gas much lately, Paz. What kind of form is the Axe in?
Axon has been playing very well.
He's a consistently good batsman.
Yes. He scores runs.
He plays that one along the ground, and
he changes his strike
Georgie boy
often.
definitely getting a bit of a workout.
Yeah, everything's going that way, towards point or covers. So that's the fourth delivery, one to come. And we're getting wet out here. I might have to put up the umbrella, I reckon. Just to protect the equipment. He comes the final delivery. That's a better ball. Always goes
Ooh.
through past John, unfortunately, for a bye.
Yeah, not like John there to miss one of those ones on the gloves. He's
Usually pretty good. Are you checking the weather by any chance?
I am.
Give me some good news.
I want good news. So the Dilligaf's 8 for none after the first over. Matty Quaid to take the new pill for the second over.
The score now 8 after 1. Now this is Matt Quaid, isn't it?
This is Matthew Quaid, that's correct.
And that's been pushed to the leg side for no run.
Rain just getting a little bit harder here as well, a little
Mhm.
heavier, but still nothing quite yet to scare us off.
Well, Braun, who's umpiring today, is very experienced. She'll know what to do, at what time she may have to pull the teams back in to undercover. That's a leg side
Look,
wide.
it just looks like a small little patch.
Oh no, hang on. John Boyce hurt himself a bit. He's down on the ground. He tried
Just
to stop. That one's gone through him and
Just a small patch rolling through there, Pabs.
yeah, classic.
Should only be
time.
around for 15 or 20 minutes. I'm not a weather expert, but
Well, it's just one rogue cloud on top of us, really. Hopefully we'll move on. There's not much breeze at the moment, so it's gonna hang around for a bit. Okay, Greg is trying to hit that one, but
he's cute there. Axe just doesn't seem to have his Axon doesn't seem to quite have his eye in yet.
no,
But,
drying his bat at the
very
moment.
very dangerous batsman when he gets going.
Mhm.
So
Well, he's retired
Yeah.
a number of times and or falling short of retirement very often, so he's good value for quite a few runs. Here we are.
and finds
This
the middle
one's-
there, but hits it straight to Mickey Quaid.
Yep, an extra
fearless
covers.
leader.
For 1.
It's nice tight bowling here from Matty Quaid.
Sun's coming through now. Rain's easing up a bit. And that's tightened up against
Nudged away off
Giles
the back
there.
foot for a single there
Yeah.
by Tranter.
is it Giles or Giles?
Giles.
Giles, isn't it? Yeah. I think I asked him once and he told me and then I forgot.
Actually, I knew Giles before the OMS career started. I used to make his coffee.
Oh, right.
In the same shop where I met the bad boy Pat Piani as Axe off the back foot, pulls that
Yep. To
very easily
deep,
for a maximum.
deep square leg for 6.
And the Dilligaf's 18 after 2.
Yep. Okay, this is starting to look a bit interesting.
Yeah.
They started really well. Now the rain's eased off now, but it's still coming down very lightly.
Yeah, no, it's going to pass, I think, Pubs.
Better. Now, I think I just heard Matt commenting that conditions, his footing is a bit
Yes, a little bit
concerning.
A little slippery for the fast bowlers. That's
Yeah.
understandable.
there we
Yeah.
go. He's reached out for that one.
You could hear,
Deep point.
You could hear that one as
Yep.
Liam delivered it down for Giles to just push it away to point. Back to George Zouch again.
He's certainly in the mix today. Good thing he turned up.
Absolutely. Saved us a car trip, Pabs.
What's that, mate?
Saved us a car trip.
Say that slowly and in English.
It saved us a car trip, Pabs.
Oh yeah, yes, of course. It did save us a cat trip. Yes. Yeah, I'm trying to connect what are we talking about. Yeah, it's a good thing he showed up because otherwise we'd probably
Well,
have
just
come
be
back
getting
just about
back
now.
That's
Yeah.
right, yeah.
I haven't got my hearing aid on today, right?
The commentary would definitely be inferior without me on the microphone as well. So
Oh yeah. It always helps to have a second person here to talk to.
Giles in the
About
back
what's going
foot,
on.
pushing that out to Mickey Quaid through cover just for a single. Better lines there from Liam.
Yes, he's bowling a bit better now after that first sprayed wide.
A little bit short in his first over too. But
I think he might be struggling with the grip as well because of the wet weather conditions.
yeah, it's not easy for the fast bowlers right now.
Oh yes.
Oh, edge there from the Axe. But
Yep.
it's picked up by Jas Bajwa
Just
down
a
there
good
at
job
deep
there.
third man.
Third man, that's right. Good job. Now this reminds me of that time we played at Newcastle
Oh
several
my God.
years ago where it just rained all the time.
Yep, I remember that fondly, Pablo.
And
yeah.
we played in between rain bands, in amongst pools of water
It was,
on the field. And we did perform well despite the conditions, which probably helped us a bit
What was
against
the,
the top
what was
teams.
the name of the pub there? The Boat Rowers, was
The
it?
Boat Rowers, yes. It's
A lot of time spent at the Boat Rowers due to the rain, that's for sure. Yeah.
very accurate name too, because
Yeah,
we were pretty much rowing our way
And
through
I
the
believe there
field.
was a player from, I can't remember which team, who showed up on the second
Monkeys,
day
maybe?
with the goggles and the swim cap.
Oh yeah.
Very hilarious.
He never stopped,
That's,
did it?
that's what Last Man Stands is all about. It's all about the spirit of the game. It's about
Having
having a bit of fun,
yes.
having a bit of laugh.
Absolutely. That's why we're here, to
Absolutely.
enjoy the game. Now, this is fairly competitive, but it's still a lot of fun. Here we go. This is Matt Quaid again. Left arm over,
Giles on
and
the
that's
front
hit
foot,
to deep
smokes that
covers
through
for
cover
4.
Yeah. Good shot there.
Giles looking ominous. He's hitting them well. Which
That takes
puts
into, is that 20 off 12 now?
27. Yeah. 20 or 12
I
for
believe, once it
Matthew.
updates.
Now, with Giles hitting the ball well, it makes it easier for Greg to take his time and start hitting them as well.
Yeah, gives him time to get his eye in.
Oh yeah, this one's got to
Short there
covers.
from Matty, but Giles doesn't quite get that away. Easy single there.
I think the rain has stopped now. Alright, I'll put the umbrella down. Yeah, fair bit of water just came off the umbrella, so there was a fair bit of water coming down, possibly a couple of mil. Sorry, a 0.02 of a mil. Oh, that's a full toss and it's coming towards us. And unfortunately for Mick
Just
Quaid,
missed by
he
Mick Quaid.
couldn't stop it, so it's gone through for 4.
I believe we've got a bit of a celebrity guest appearance appearing over in the commentary box now.
Yes, we got Rama coming over.
Rama, our very
Rama
good friend,
Lama, as
very
I
good
call
friend
him.
of Last Man Stands. How
Yeah.
are you, Rama?
Good, very well, thank you. How are you?
We seem to have a cacophony of umpires here.
Cacophony of them.
Yes.
Yeah, it's true. Well, it's been
Doing
a
the
long
commentary.
while since I've umpired a game, Pads, due to work commitments.
I still consider you an umpire, mate. Because I can always call up
I
on
know
you
some that
anytime.
would and some that wouldn't. But that's the nature of the game, I guess.
Exactly.
However, we've got a more than competent umpire out there in the middle at the moment.
Ron is an absolutely magnificent umpire.
There we
Top
go.
notch.
Excellent demonstration of her skills.
Ex-Australian representative, of course, in the women's. So she knows what's going on and what's happening and what to do. And Rama here has come up to collect a couple of balls.
Yeah,
Yes,
where are they?
good stuff. They're on the box there on the bench next to those guys.
Okay, I'll grab a couple and go.
Yes. But you've umpired Heartbreakers, you've umpired Dilligafs.
Yes,
Who's
Which
your
one?
call?
Yeah, what's your call here today?
it will be Dilligafs.
Dilligafs? Okay, so we'll go for the underdog then.
Absolutely. Well, look,
Well,
I'm
if
not.
Heartbreakers,
I'm not standing here in the favourites shirt. That's for sure.
if Heartbreakers win, that will be a heartbreak for Dilligafs.
For Dilligafs, absolutely. Good play of words there.
Well, I'll catch you guys.
Okay, mate. Thanks
Thank
for
you,
coming.
Rama.
4.
Are you going to do it next week as well? Yeah, take 4 then. I think take whatever's left in there.
Giles,
Alright,
very
so-
nice off the front foot there, just pushing it.
Hey,
through
Rama,
cover.
you didn't give me a cuddle, mate. You didn't give me a cuddle. I usually get an embrace from a manly embrace from Rama, of course.
That's a Buddha. I call him the Buddha. It's a good luck cuddle.
The 6th grade is playing Saturday.
Liam, nice and full and straight as
Good.
Greg Axon just works that off the pads down to mid-on for a single. Heartbreakers keeping it fairly tight, I think, Pabs.
At this stage, 37 is not reasonable after 4.
Yeah, we got a projected 168. The talk amongst the boys was 180 is defendable.
Oh, yes, he had to squeeze that one
That's a
out.
very good ball there. Nice and full, nice and straight.
Liam is looking good. And Giles is having to squeeze that one out. Was right on the middle stump. Picked it off his feet. Straight back to the ball and a run. And he
Great
squeezed that
line
one
again there. I think
mid-off,
a little
mid-on.
frustration there from Giles Tranter as he
Yeah, I
works it
think-
down to mid-on.
Trying to get away from him, and that might bring a wicket around if that continues.
I can sense a little frustration maybe happening with the batsmen here. There a few big shots in the first couple of overs, but the boys have tightened up their lines.
Yep, everybody's on the boundaries. Nobody's saving the ones or twos. Here we go. Squeeze that to
Well,
mid-wicket again.
In a game like this, against a team like this, I think you need to conserve the run rate as much as you can, and boys on the boundaries is definitely the right tactic for that, I think.
Yes, and I think that also means that Liam's going to have to be doing a bit of fielding in the middle if the balls get squeezed out to for one run.
Well, singles are better than fours. It's all about the twos, I think, in that situation, Pabs.
Yes, I think. And these guys are very good running between wickets as well. Though Greggy tends to say usually it's just the one, even though there may be two there. But if he's
Matty
really
Quaid
keen, he
to
will go
start
for
with
two.
6 over. Nice and full.
Oh, straight back to him, but he
Max
managed
plays
to
it
stop that.
straight off the...
Yeah, that's gone straight through to mid-on, but kept it to 1, which is good. Giles back on strike.
Giles, definitely the form batsman of the two at the moment. As Matty Quaid pitches it up, but a little wide.
You keep going, mate, I'll be back.
That's going to go straight to Georgie's out at point as Pablo takes a quick exit from the commentary box. So I'm afraid you're stuck with me for the moment. With the Dilligafs none for 41 after 5.2. Oh, Quaid with a beamer, no ball. Might have slipped on the pitch a little there or something, I don't know. But that's going to result in a free hit for the Dilligafs. Not ideal for the Heartbreakers at the moment, who are keeping it pretty tight. So Giles Tranter here to face the free hit. Currently 22 off 18. Started quite well, but some tight bowling has slowed him down. And makes the most out of that free.
That's Greg Axon hitting a huge 6 to Cal Connor. And Dilligafs move on to 71, 1 down. The man out was Giles Tranter, who got out just a couple of hours ago. And we were talking about it, but of course, due to the circumstances, you guys would have missed it, unfortunately. Now we have Ian Dayhue bowling at the moment. 7 runs off his overs, of his first over so far, 3 balls ball. And Greg squeezes that to the leg side to find leg for 1. Yeah, so we missed a bit of coverage there, but Dilligaf's having lost 1 wicket, Giles Tranter. And now we've got Brock Winkler in with Greg Axon, who's very close to retirement. He's on 40, what looks like 43. And Ian to Brock, and Brock hits that to, he being a lefty, that's the deep covers for 1. Ian Dayhue finishes with figures of 9 no wickets, 9 runs for no wicket so far. This is the 9th over finished, and the score is on 79. Now Nick Quaid comes into bowl. Oh, and of course we're zoomed right out, so I should zoom in so you can actually see what's going on. And Brooks hit that to backward off square leg for 1. Let's zoom in some more. In a little while I'll check the score on the match next door for the 3rd and 4th placings. This being the grand final here between Dilligafs and Heartbreakers. That's a good ball, squeezed to covers by Greg. He moves on to 44. and good conditions now after a little bit of rain that we had early on. Fairly light rain, lasted about 10-15 minutes. But Dilligaf's now with a projected score over 170, 172 I think. And that's hit Brock in the pads. No run. He's still looking at his bat. I think he might have cracked the end or the toe of the bat. And he's hit that on the full. It's a full delivery. Hit to deep mid wicket for 4. I see some big ugly clouds in the distance. Hopefully they won't come near us, but they're fairly tall, very high, so possible storm that's been forecast will be here in about an hour and a half hopefully. And this one's gone to extra covers for 1. And that's the end of the 10th over. So they're gonna change ends now. Maybe in a couple of hours I'll check the scores next door. So the field rearranging itself. So Pat Piani rearranging some of the fielding over here, sending Jazz across to the other end of the field. Jazz running past us just now. Alright, so the wind's picking up a bit. Hopefully not affecting the sound quality too much. Now Brock facing Ian Dayhue, who's bowling from the MacArthur end, MacArthur Avenue, right behind those bushes. And that's on the leg side and hit to fine leg for 1. Greg is on 44. Not far to go for his retirement. So magic number 87. Let's see what happens. Ooh, leg side full toss. Hit to Kalkona for 1. Got away with that one, I think. Yeah, Craigie looking at the end of his bat as well. Maybe it's because of the moisture on the pitch. That's a better ball, straight back to him. Possible catch, but unfortunately gone through his hands. Fielder sliding around at the back there on long on, and they've gone through for 1. Derek Jackson now facing. He's on 45 of 24 balls. Leg side. That's a deep mid wicket for 4. So he's now 48, 49. They're changing bats. I think there might be a problem with Brock's bat. So yeah, the score's moved on to 93. The projected total is 172 at the moment. Greggy not far from retirement. He's 2 runs away.
One run.
Yeah, 93 runs. Greg actually is on 49. 1 run to go, really. He's facing now.
So
Gets anything? Oh, he's
probably
gone. And the
probably
big
a
one.
touch short there, and
Yes.
that's
Carl
going to be
Connor,
the
6.
retirement of Greg Axon. Good
Yep.
knock there.
Yep.
Little shaky to start,
But he's finished well, yeah.
but he's managed to do it off 26 balls.
Yep.
Not too bad.
Very well done, eh? He's retired now. Brock Winkler's been looking at his bat, checking it out. I think he might have damaged it because of he hit it with the toe earlier on. He hit the ball with the toe.
Ah.
So he's been looking at it. I think they might have the tape out, and he's having his bat repaired there. Who's that man? That's not Jeff.
I'm not sure who that is.
Yes, has the tail from here. Mitch is coming into the square leg position. And look, Ryan is in the middle with Brock. Brock facing now.
Mick Quaid to continue his spell.
Has he stopped
Lefty
bowling yet?
to lefty.
He must have stopped bowling at some point.
He might have having a break. Might have had a break. I don't know, Pabs. I just had to leave the box, so I wasn't paying too much attention.
And this one squeezed to fine leg for 1.
Down to Jas Bajwa.
At the end of this all, I'll have a check of the score next door between Accelerated Nights Watchman and Quality Craig. Quality Craig look to be batting at the moment. Yeah, have a look if you want. Yeah. Here comes another one from Mick, and that's hit to deep extra covers for 4. Ian Dayhue missing it. Thought he had it, but it's just gone past him for 4.
Yeah, a little too high. Not the tallest bloke in the team, but not the shortest either. I think you're talking to the shortest bloke in the team right now.
The two of us. We'll be 2 of the shortest guys around. Here comes Mick again. Is it Mick? Yes.
Nice and full
that's squeezed to extra covers for just the 1.
That's just going to go for a single once again down to his brother Matthew. And the Accelerate Nights Watchman batting first at the moment.
Yes.
1 wicket for 116 after 12.4 overs. 117 after 13.
That's a very low scoring for Accelerate Nights Watchman. They would be on 50 or 60 by now.
That is. I feel like
Quality Craig
it might be a little bit more of a day for the bowlers today, Pablo.
Yeah.
What do you think?
Absolutely. The way they're keeping them down to a low score.
Happening on both fields.
Yes.
And the Dilligaf's only 106 with 1 ball left in the 12th over.
Yep. That's a full toss. Cow
A
corner.
little too full there.
Stopped.
Great effort from Liam Richardson down there at deep mid wicket.
Just 1 run.
Making it only 1.
So score moves on to 107 and the projected score 178 now. So yeah, the 180 mark is looking plausible.
I think that is quite achievable right now for the Heartbreakers. It was the number in the boys' head before
A couple more wickets and might be able to keep him to 150.
George Zouch to come into the bowling attack now. George has had quite a day.
That would be George Such.
Zouch, Zouch, whatever. Georgie boy.
Look on strike.
A little bit of a back niggle, according to the man himself. So.
Oh, that's straight over his head.
And look
caught.
at that. Wicket with the first ball. The Heartbreakers would be very happy about that. Luke Ryan looking a little dangerous with his first couple of shots.
Yes, and that was Mick taking that catch. Slightly off camera, unfortunately. I should have moved it. But there you go. It was a good catch. Round the boundary.
Brings Midge Volter to the crease.
Yeah, let's see.
Very dangerous all-rounder.
Yes.
One of the...
And that's wide. On the offside.
Yeah.
So Mitch already is up with 1 run.
Best way to get off the mark, isn't it, Pabs?
Absolutely. 3 runs. Let's hope that they keep that to a minimum.
For those new to the game, all no balls and wides do go to the batsman's score.
Yep. That's a cow corner.
So Volta hits that down to Cow, down to Pat Piani, is that?
Good
bad boy.
Is that Liam?
No, that's Liam, sorry, my bad.
Yeah. Where's Pat? Pat's right next to us.
Oh, he's right
He's
there.
over here.
Yeah.
Josh coming round now, around the wicket to the lefty, to Brock, and that's a full
Yeah, a little
delivery.
too full, I think, there from George.
Ian had a chance, but then saw it.
Brock
go
hasn't
over the boundary for 4.
hasn't quite got a hold of that yet. Oh no, Ian Dayhue
Yeah, he went
justifying
through for 4.
that 4. It didn't seem quite that
Nah,
good off the bat, perhaps,
he
but it's
knew-
made it. The
yeah.
boundaries are a bit short
They
today.
are a bit short today, so there should be a lot more boundaries than we have seen so far.
Yeah, was definitely
But
expecting.
obviously, Heartbreakers bowling very well, keeping it tight. And this one's gone to Ian Dayhue this time. Who, oof, Sissy goes through for 4 through his hands. I think.
Yeah,
I don't know if
that
you
one
could-
was definitely down on his level. That one,
Yeah.
poor Ian. He won't be happy about giving away those 4 runs.
Nope. You could hear him swearing from here.
Yeah. He's a very vocal cricketer, Ian Dayhue.
Absolutely. And
One,
here,
of my, one of my favourite features about him.
okay, that one squeezed to extra covers for 1. And yeah, he did umpire for us a few weeks ago. That was,
I believe so. Yes.
yes, he did a good job. Everyone was happy with him.
Not as good as yours, truly, surely.
No, it's as good as you, mate. Or me. Okay, so the field's moving around for the next batter, which is would be Mitch on strike, right? Yep,
Jasparjwa into the attack.
indeed. And you'll
Some
see
little right arm mediums.
you'll
Keeps the ball quite low, which I think will.
make it difficult for them to get under.
I think
Yeah.
today that's going to be very handy. Yeah.
Well, you watch Jazz. He'll be rearranging his field in a second. He has a look around. Not happy. No, actually, he's happy with what the way that the field's set right now.
Coming around the wicket to Brock Winkler.
Yes.
Beautiful line there straight away from Jassis. That's worked down to mid-on to Michael Quaid.
Yes. Just the 1 run. And so the Dilligafs need to score a few more runs if they're going to put pressure on Heartbreakers when they're batting. Here we go. They
Oh,
squeezed that one
great
to
delivery
covers.
in there, blocking Midge up complete. I think that might have got a little bit of inside movement there, perhaps.
Mhm.
Uh,
It's hard to tell from this
a
angle,
little
but-
something off the seam.
Yeah.
But no, you're right. The Heartbreakers have kept it very tight at the moment, considering
The fact that Dilligaf
what a
can
strong
score.
batting lineup the
Exactly.
Dilligafs do have.
Yep.
But
Here we go. This one's gone
the
to
Heartbreakers have always had a very
Deep
strong
covers.
bowling attack.
just the 1. That's Matt. Is it Matt over there? Matt
That
fielding.
is Matthew Quaid down there at
Where is Ian?
what was mid wicket.
Oh, I see. Ian's moved around.
Beautiful,
to
full and
third man
straight again
position.
from Jasparjwa. This is a good over.
Well, certainly it's no boundaries so far. Yep, just once. And once are not going to do it.
Around the wicket again, Barjwa.
Oh!
And
Big
that
no
one, as a leg spinner, I like the ones that come out of the back of the hand, but I don't think Jas enjoyed that one coming out of the back of hand so much.
No,
And,
certainly it
a
kept
free
going.
hit
It just
coming here
kept
for the
going up.
Dilligafs.
It would have been nice if it dropped in at that height. It would have made it difficult for the batter to control. But free hit now. That's a better ball, but that's a hit to corner over Matthew Quaid's head for
A touch short there, I
6.
think, Pabs.
yeah. Not
Just
a
a
good
touch
ball.
short, let
Not a good ball for a free hit.
Gave Winkler the chance to open up and absolutely swing at it.
Yep.
No risk involved in the free hit.
Not at all. And he moves on to 32 of 19. Score now 129. And the projected scores, is that 184 or 194?
That is 184.
184. Okay, so they've gone up a bit. So the Heartbreakers need a couple of quick wickets. Oh, that's a full toss, no ball again.
Makes contact there on Midge's shoulder.
Yeah, and they've gone
They
through for
will
one
run
leg
through
by.
the single, and I tell you
No.
what, if I was Michael Quaid right now, the Heartbreakers captain, I'd be getting a little annoyed.
Yep, absolutely. Giving
Got
away
themselves
runs.
into a beautiful position here, and a couple of free hits like that are not what the team needs right
Not
now.
at all. So hold on a second. Let's see what's happening. Brock is, yep, he's got the free hit. He knows. Just confirming. In comes George. And he's going to have a good swing. Yeah, well, that was a better delivery, a bit wideish. And
Much better comeback ball
yeah,
than the last free hit. Nice and full.
so it's gone through for only 1. Mitch back on strike. He's still feeling the effects of that ball that hit him on the shoulder, I think. He's moving his shoulder back.
Maybe George is in his head now.
And another full toss. And stopped there by Liam.
No ball not signalled.
No, that was below the waist for sure. So got away with that one.
Reminder for those at home that no ball is ruled by when the ball passes the batsman,
above
not
the
when
waist.
they hit it.
Yes.
I've had
But also
a
above
couple
the
of
waist.
arguments about that one, Pabs. Also, for the umpires, very hard to call from the
From that angle.
non-striker's end.
Yeah, exactly.
In a standard game of cricket, there would be a square leg umpire who would make that decision.
That's right. In comes George, has a slower ball. You could see that delivery of the
Pretty
hand
slow and
a
nice
bit
and
of an
full.
angle. It's gone to deep extra
Straight down
covers
there to Quaid at deep mid-off.
and just the one run. That's much better. Last few balls have only been ones, and this one's gone
Oh,
straight to
nicely
mid
whipped off the
wicket.
pads there by
for 6.
Brock Winkler.
Yep,
And that's going to be 6 runs.
all day.
Nothing wrong with that ball either. I think that was just a very good cricket shot.
Yep, no fear.
Definitely
he knows he's
needed
got
by the Dilligafs. So 15 overs gone. Dilligafs 2 for 141.
well, they know they've got plenty of wickets in the shed, so there's no fear about swinging
Projected
now.
score creeping up towards 190.
Okay, that's not good for Heartbreakers. We want to keep these guys to 180 or less. So again, they need wickets. Jazz,
Just
is that just
Bajwa.
coming back? Yeah.
Once again, yeah, very, very economic first over. Really good lines, I thought, as well.
Well, let's see what he can do this time. Oh, wicket.
And he's
There you go.
clean bowled. Middle stump, midge volta. See you later, mate.
Yep. Well, he was looking good, but he missed that one. He went for the big swing.
It's
Like I
almost
said,
like he...
they got plenty of wickets in the shed, so they might as well swing now with only 5
Yeah,
overs to
running out
come.
of time too, yeah.
And who's this in? Is that Jeff? No, Jason Brown.
Can you tell me anything about Jason Brown, Pads? This is a new play to me.
You haven't. He's been playing for the Dilligaf for quite a while. I have seen him play, and he plays well. He can score runs.
Yep.
Not much of a bowler, but a good fielder and good batter.
Must do the job with the bat.
Yes.
Bajwa a little bit short there, but just worked down to cover.
Just the one, so he starts well. Dilligaf move on to 142, 3 down, and with him Brock Winkler still there.
Brock
He's on 40.
40 not out from 22, looking quite good.
Mm-hmm.
Hitting the ball very cleanly after a little mishap with his bat.
Here we go, backward of square leg for 1.
Surprised that the Heartbreakers don't have a little more protection
On the leg side?
down towards cow corner.
Well, there's the
Brock
one man
Winkler.
there. Yeah, there's the one man there. Here comes
I
Jason
feel like
again.
mid-on could be brought a little wider to allow mid-wicket to come around a little.
They could move around a
It's
bit.
little
It's
bit
fairly
more of a
straight, aren't
defensive
they?
tactic, make
Yeah.
him play straight as well.
Yeah. Well, just doing the job at the moment,
That's
keeping
right.
it to singles. Oh, that gone straight through him. George doing the
Well
fielding at
fielded
the
there
back
by
there.
George Zouch.
On long on for 1. And yes, that's a good over.
Effective
All
over
ones.
there from Bajwa.
Yep.
145 for 3 after 16. And projected score of 181 for the
Yep.
Heartbreakers.
It's gone-
I
it's
think
moved
that's a good position at the moment. Although John O'Miller coming in
John is coming, yep. He's
at
on
square leg,
yeah.
very
Or square
very
point.
effective batsman.
Oh, that's a full toss and it's gone up. And yeah, that's Matt. Is a Mick Quaid? Mick,
That is
Matt Quaid. Yep, that's Matt Quaid coming in and keeping it to 1. Had a chance of if he had seen it earlier.
So we've got Matt at deep cover and we've got Michael down there at mid off.
Yep.
So a little confusing at times with the commentators, I guess.
It's hard to tell unless you see the ponytail. One's got short hair and the other one's got a big ponytail. George
Zouch
falling
now
to
Brown.
Jason. Yeah, now a slower ball, squeezed away to square leg for 1. 2 fielders converging and keeping it to 1, making sure of it. So approaching the 150 mark. They want to keep it to less than 30 from now on.
Some tight death bowling will be effective here. Zouch seems to
And a slower
be
ball.
finding
Backward of
a
point.
better line and length.
Yep. That's backward of point for 1. So that's not too bad. That's useful.
Zouch, Zooch,
Zooch.
whatever it is. I'm not going to die. I'm definitely not going to die on this hill, Pablo.
I think I asked him once too, and I think he told me it was switch, not Souch.
Anyway, Zooch.
George ready to bowl, but Jason's adjusting his hat. And here we go. Nah.
Great delivery there.
Straight
from
through
Zooch.
to the keeper. No
Nothing
run.
left to do there for JB. Then
Yep.
just leave that one. And 148 after 17 overs.
Yep.
The Dilligafs.
That's
So,
not too bad for Heartbreakers.
pretty good bowling display here from the Heartbreakers. A couple of mishaps in the field, which I'm sure
And a
Captain
couple
Michael
of,
Quaid might not be too enthused about.
Yeah,
But
a couple of bad balls there that gave away the
it's
free
been
hit.
backed up by some very good bowling as Jas Bajwa continues.
Ooh, straight back at him, but through his hands and 4. Nice hitting there by Brock.
Brock moves to 48.
48, 2 to go. So we had 2 retirement. Well, if he gets through to 50, we'll have a second retirement here.
Yeah, I feel like it might be a little late in the innings for that to be a positive effect for the Dilligafs.
Yeah, exactly. That's a better ball. Squeezed away.
I think,
Chance coming through and not able to.
Speaking of retirements, I think in the Heartbreakers run chase, it'll be very important to have at least one in the first 5 overs.
Exactly.
Or
Yes,
so,
yes.
to head back into the sheds.
Yep.
Take a little bit of pressure off the rest of the batting order.
Ooh, pass but too high on leg side. So they're going through for a leg by Jason Brown.
Leg by signalled.
Yep.
By Bronwyn, our more than capable umpire.
Absolutely top
As you
umpire.
said before, ex-Australian representative in women's form. Jazz around the wicket,
Oh,
and
that's a deep mid
that
wicket
is
6.
picked up very well
I think Brock will be
from
retired
Brock
now.
Winkler, and that's going to be his retirement for 54. Very good innings. And John O'Miller to the crease.
Now John has been a bit iffy with the bat. He has scored runs, but also he's been getting out cheaply.
He's
So
one of my favourite bats to watch, Pablo. When he's in form, he
Yes.
plays very well through cover off the front foot and behind square.
I think maybe the bowling has gone into his head a bit, and he tries to do a bit too much with the bat and gets himself out.
Oh, hit on the pad straight away.
I think there was an inside edge on that one.
I do think there was,
Yeah,
yes.
2 noises. Leg by.
Leg by signal by the umpire.
not bad.
So I guess we're probably wrong, Pablo.
Absolutely. Umpire's call. So always the umpire's always right.
2 overs left. The Dilligafs are 3 for 161.
Can they push the 180 mark?
Pretty in the balance here, I think, Pablo.
I think so, mate. Not looking good for Dilligafs, who should get above the 180. But they have been kept to a
Definitely.
low score at the moment.
Definitely a team that are capable of scoring 200 plus as well, but
Oh,
not
full
today.
toss.
2 full to John O'Miller, and
Long
that's
on.
right
long
in
off
his zone. But he
for-
doesn't quite. I feel like that was a bit on the toe.
He didn't connect well with that one.
Jono grabs the toe, and he's not happy with himself when he doesn't hit him right. But Zooch now to Brown.
Oof, squeezed
Inside
onto
edge.
mid-wicket.
Was,
the one?
Was looking at cover and hit to mid-wicket.
Yes. He managed to drag it across. He must have moved a bit in the air then. George doing a good job there of keeping the scoring down. Jason Brown. And big hit to
And
deep extra
that's
cover
just got
for
a bit
6.
too much.
Yep.
Really
There you
nice
go.
shy, and I was just saying, John O'Miller, very good through cover, and just finding the middle of the bat and getting that over Matty Quaid's head for the maximum.
Yep. Here comes George with a better ball.
Oh, great delivery there from Georgie Zooch.
Cut him in half, but didn't connect with the stumps. And
Didn't find a stump, didn't find an edge.
no, so no run. And
One to
Jono,
come.
Jono still, want to come, and Jono lucky to still be there. He missed that one. There you
Oh,
go.
and Georgie finds
that was the same
middle
delivery.
stump.
You see his
Jono
wrist?
trying to play over cow there, and I think he just got all around it.
Yeah, but you see the action, the delivery
bit
action
slower.
from George. Yeah, with the hand, bringing it down, turning it a bit, obviously making it move in the air,
Great
and
delivery.
he's missed that one.
Absolutely great delivery.
And that's gone for a middle stump out.
The Heartbreakers are going to be very happy with that.
Mm-hmm.
19 overs gone, 169 for 4, 1 over to go, Pabs. What are you...
I'm sticking with 170 maybe.
I'm just going to take a 30-second break, Pabs,
Right,
and
yeah.
have a quick chat to the most important man on the team,
Pat.
Patrick the Bad Boy Piani.
Yes, he hasn't bowled yet. All right, last over coming up, just bowling, and there's a full toss, chance of a catch, but nope, falling well short of the fielder at long off. So just the one run. Score moves on to 170. 4 deliveries to come this innings. Just doing a good job there. Oh, Pat's hit, but it's gone past John Boyd for potentially a leg by. Just the one. Jeff Melmoth in with Jason Brown. Jeff now facing, and that was giving us a 1 leg by. And now Jeff on strike. It's got the
A little too full.
Pat
and the
dropped
Bad Boy
it,
Piani.
and it's a 4.
He fell asleep there for a second.
Yes.
Definitely a missed opportunity there.
Jeff querying. I don't know if Braun has realized that she's got Jason Brown on strike, but that's Jeff on strike. Is it? No, who's on strike? Is that Jason on strike? Or
That's
Jeff?
Jeff.
Ah, okay. And another
Inside
one.
edge, French cut.
And the French are back.
Down to the Bad Boy Piani at
Good arm.
fine leg.
Yes. Keeping it to 1. Jason's still not happy about that call, but he was obviously well below the waist.
1 ball left for the Heartbreakers. Just Bajwa. Great delivery off the pads.
He's going away.
That's got to be
no.
a dead ball, right, Pablo?
Sure.
And that will be the end of the innings.
Jeff is hurt, and he's only gone through for 1 leg by. Hit him on missed the pad, obviously.
No, I believe.
I think he missed the pad and hit him on the leg, and he's not happy. He's a bit hurt, but that's the end of the innings.
Dilligaf's 177 for 4 after their 20 overs.
Yes.
I think that's a good result.
That's
for the
very good for
Heartbreakers.
Heartbreakers, yes.
It's all about the run chase, though. Going to need a very good start just to settle those nerves, I think.
Yep.
Anyway, we'll see you very shortly for the second innings.
Yeah, the team's walking back to the sheds, getting ready for their second innings. We should stay in the next 5 minutes. I'll leave the camera there. Well, Jeff limping a bit. He got hit on the leg above the knee, but he missed the ball. He should have hit it with a bat.
That's why we've got them, Pabs.
Exactly.
Alright, I'm going to head over for the team chat.
All right, mate. And if you get hold of Pat, make sure he sends me some beers.
Oh, don't worry, I will, Pabs.
Thanks, mate. All right, next door, the match has also, the first innings is complete. We got the sun shining at the moment, which is great. I'm gonna get into my phone and have a, oh, here's my phone. I'm looking for it. Gonna check the scores. Once I get there, let's see. Sport. Fixtures. And now we go to live. And we should only have 2 games in progress here. So pick Australia and pick Canberra. And Accelerated Night Watchmen have finished with 202, 2 wickets down in their innings. Andrew Burns scoring 52, retired. Josh Roca 50, retired. Anthony Gagliardi 8, caught. Mark Roberts 28, caught. Scott Parr not out, 52. That's great for Scott. And Tim Lewis not out, 3. So Accelerated Night Watchmen setting 202, 203 for Quality Craig to win. And that match will be starting. I can see the fielders heading to the ground now. The batters coming out as well. So they'll get started soon. And here we have, let's see, Dilligaf finishing with 177, 4 down. And Heartbreakers needing 178 to win. I'll just have a little rest while we wait for the fields to come out, for the fielders to come out. Next door we have the soccer, practicing for the upcoming winter season. We should be back in about 5 minutes tops.
doing, mate? What do you want, midget? You bowling the. Who else is bowling the start? Guys, who else is bowling the start? Oh, okay. Beautiful. Sounds good. Looking forward to bowling on a slippery.
Yeah, few fast deliveries. All right, here we go. We have to field the batters back in the middle. Dilligaf having to send a substitute in because Jeff got hurt, hitting the knee. Jason Brown bowling to what looks like Matt Quaid and Mick Quaid are both in the middle. And Jason Brown opens with just the one run. Luke doing the fielding. So Heartbreakers kept Dilligaf to below 180, which is a good thing for them. Gives themselves a chance. That's a wide leg side. Jason not happy. I think Brock Winkler is on the leg side gully. And Mick Quaid now facing. And he squeezed that one back to the bowler for no run. Heartbreakers on 2 at the moment. Jason Brown bowling again. And that's hit to deep point for 1, coming back for 2, yes. Not sure who that is out there. Could be Connor Brown. Is Connor Brown playing today? Yeah, that's him. Yeah. Oh, hit on the pads, but no run. Alright, let's adjust this, maybe zoom in a bit more. Michael Quaid facing still. Oh, leg side wide. Jason not happy. That's 7 runs off the first over. Looks like Luke Ryan is coming in to bowl. Yep, ready to rock and roll, checking his run up. Conditions are excellent now. There has been no further rain and the skies look cloudy but clear in this area. And here's the first ball straight through to the keeper. No run, and Matt Quaid looking a bit perplexed. Not sure whether he thought that was a wide or maybe he was fooled by the delivery and unable to connect. That's better. That's hit to backward of deep point for 1. Looking for a second one. Nope. That's a very good throw over the keeper's head though. No extra run. So now Mick Quaid on strike. Previously Matthew Quaid. Oh, hit him in the hips. Oh, they're going through for 1 leg by. Umpire getting in the way of that delivery. Could have gone for an extra run if it missed both the bowler and the umpire. Because that's coming straight towards us, but it's short of the fielders for just the 1 run. Score now on 10. In the second hour, we want delivery to come. and that's gone through to the keeper for no run. Alright, so Jason Brown coming back with the ball. Very good over from Luke Ryan, only 3 runs off that over and a couple of chances. Next door, Quality Craig chasing over 200 runs to win. I'll check the scores properly later. So let's hit Matt Quaid on the pads, no run. And I think that's Brock Winkler on the galley position. And that's gone through to the keeper, unable to connect again. Much better bowling from Jason Brown at the moment. Heartbreakers still on 10 in the 3rd over. 3 more deliveries to come. And that's a better ball, hit to extra covers by Matt Quaid for 1. Oh, that's a full delivery, and it's hit to mid wicket for just a 1. So getting away with that one, could have gone anywhere. Matt Quaid now on strike. Oh, through to the keeper again. That ball staying lower than he expected, and that's the end of that over. So scores 12 after 3 overs, and needing 166 runs to win. So they need to be scoring about 10 runs and over at the moment. Luke Ryan again, and that's gone through to the keeper, but through for 1 by. Yep, signal there by the umpire. Score on 13 now. 4 more deliveries to come in this over. Matt facing up. In comes Luke, and that's hit to deep long on for 1, and it's gone through for another run. So that's 2 runs of that. Charles attempting a run out, and unfortunately for him, he went through past the bowler and they took the extra run. So now on 15. And that's hit along the ground for Mick Quaid watching that ball. Should have just put his head down and run, but he was watching the ball and he went to his end. So lucky to still be there. Score moves on to 16. That's hit backward of square leg. Potential, he's not going to make the boundary. Falls short of the boundary, so they're through for 2. That's better from Heartbreakers, and need to keep turning the strike over and or score boundaries. Luke Ryan again, and a big swing, but again missed it, and it's gone through to the keeper for no run. And that's the end of the power play. So the score now on 18 after 4. So let's check the scores next door. Quality Craig. Let's see, it says 58, no wicket lost after 4.2 overs. Now 62 after 4.3 overs. Johan Swanpole not out on 6, Joshua Tom retired on 52, and Marcos De Vito on 4 not out. Meanwhile here we got Jason Brown bowling to Matt Quaid, who hits that to deep mid wicket and it's gone through for 4. Mitch doing the fielding out there, I believe. Yep, that's Mitch out there. Okay, Jason Brown having been hit for a 6 and a 4. Score moves on to 28 and another shortish ball. And Matt Quaid dispenses with it to the mid wicket area for 1. Mitch doing the fielding again. Alright, so the Heartbreakers have started to accelerate now, managing to connect with those balls. Mick Quaid on strike, and that's gone up, up and up, and potential catch, chance of a catch here, and it's taken by John O'Miller. And so Michael Quaid out, attempting to keep the strike rate going, but unfortunately for him, got caught at deep mid wicket for I can't tell now. The score has moved on. So Matthew Quaid still there on the non-striker's end, and Jas Bajwa has come in now to face Jason Brown. Oh, wickets, and he's given first ball out. LBW for not for Jas Bajwa. Unfortunately for him, who's been waiting there for a few hours to get in the middle. So that's 2 quick wickets for Dilligaf and George Such coming in. And Jason Brown having success, having had the previous batter caught and the next one LBW. So he's on a hat trick at the moment. The score is on 29, 2 wickets down after 5. George is a big hitter, so we'll see how things pan out. But that was the end of that over. So now Matthew Quaid back on strike and Mitch Volta bowling his first over. He comes round the wicket. Sorry, he's a lefty, so he's over the wicket for him, and that's gone through to the keeper. And so Heartbreakers, having started well, they having started to accelerate, have lost 2 quick wickets. And the shadows are coming across the field now. Oh, and that's gone through to the keeper again. Heartbreakers now on 29, 2 down in the 6th over. And they know they're being challenged. Oh, and he's connected with that one, gone to extra covers for 1. And here comes Jeff limping, having been struck above the knee. Couple of stitches on his knee. Oh, that's a wide-ish one, but not given. And so Mitch Volta keeping it down, ... 1 ... And final delivery from Mitch. And George squeezes that away to covers for 1. And that's the end of Mitch's over. Let me just have a quick squeeze at the match next door. It's not updating. Let me do an update. Blah, blah, blah. Here we go. Quality Craig on 69. No wickets lost after 7. And they're chasing 203 to win. Now, who do we have here? Jason Brown again. George Such on strike. Matthew Quaid on the non-strikers end. The scores on 31, 2 down. Chasing 178 to win. So that's gone through to forward of point for no run. Jason Brown again. Oh, George stepping back a bit to try and hit that one, but missing it and going through to the keeper. Again, no run. Few alarms going around. Hopefully it's not because of the weather. And he's gone straight through to Gully for a cut. And George is out. Edge to what could be Gully or maybe fifth slip. And so George out, unfortunately, for not many. John Boyd coming into the middle. Matthew Quaid still on the no strikers end on 19 of 16. Heartbreakers now in a bit of trouble, 3 down, 31 after in the 7th over. Jason Brown having taken 3 wickets so far for 20 runs. Last couple of balls for him of his 4 overs. Jason Brown hits that to Kyle Connor for 1. Sorry, Jason Brown. John Boyd hits that to Kyle Connor for 1.
Come on, mate. Back 4.
I thought something's going on there with the fire brigade going around. Matthew Quay hits that to backward of point for 1. And again, singles are not going to do it. They need to score boundaries. And having lost 3 wickets, it's time to make it harder for them. 7 hours gone, 33 on the scoreboard. And still another 145 runs to get to their target of 178. Only 13 hours left in this innings.
Let's go, Mitch.
Mitch coming into ball. He's a left arm over. And Matthew Quaid on strike. Field being moved around. He's hit that towards Cavas for 1.
Oh, Mitch.
Here comes the next delivery, and it's gone up in the air, but short of the fielders, and through for 1. And that's hit to mid wicket by Matt Quaid for 1. Jason Brown doing the fielding. John Boyd reaching for that one, but it's gone through to the keeper, no run. Oh, hitting the pads, but oh, it's given. Yep, he did come charging out, but it was obviously going on to hit the stumps. And John Boyd is out. LBW, ball Mitch. And Heartbreakers now 4 wickets down, 36 after 8. That could be Liam coming in. Yep, it is Liam Richardson. Matthew Quaid on strike though, because that was the end of the over when John Boyd got out. Score still on 36, 4 down, so it's an uphill battle now for Heartbreakers. 12 overs to go and 142 runs to get. This looks like John Miller bowling, and that's hit to deep covers for 1. Hard to see the ball coming from that end now because of the sun being so low. John Miller again. This time to Liam and leg side wide. Greg managing to stop that. Going any further. So it's just a wide. Jeff in the background there after having been hit and substituted for this innings. Oh, and that's a hit to extra covers for 1. Look right doing the fielding there. Okay, so Heartbreakers are going to have to step it up if they're going to chase this score down. And that's gone through to the keeper again.
Good, Jonesy. Great shape, mate.
At the end of this over, I'll check the scores next door. Score on 39 here, 4 down. Heartbreakers with it all to do. Oh, big hit to Cal Connor. And that's gone for 6. Alright, so Matthew Quay moves on to 23. 23, I can't see. 29. 29 of 22. Heartbreakers now on 45. Oh, it's a full toss delivery. Hit to deep covers for just the 1. So obviously coming down, it looked a bit highish, but it was coming down when Matt Quay hit it. So now on 46 after 9. Into ball Mitch again. He's already got 1 wicket, 5 runs of his 2 previous overs. Coming into ball his 3rd. Matthew Quaid on strike, and he hits that to backward of square leg for 1. Obviously the Dilligaf bowlers are very hard to get away, and so Heartbreakers currently struggling for runs, and having lost 4 wickets is going to make it extra hard for them to... Oh, that's gone through to the keeper. I'll check the scores after the 10th over. There you go. On the score on the ground next door. In comes Mitch and wide leg side. Liam currently on 3 of 4. And Matthew Quaid on 31 of 24. Matthew Quaid needs to keep going if Heartbreakers had to have a chance. Liam pushes that one away to mid wicket for 1. They could go 2, but decide not to. I believe that's potentially Jason Brand coming in to throw the ball in. So after 3 balls in the 10th over, Heartbreakers on 49, 4 down. And he pushes that one away towards extra covers for just the 1. Mitch doing his own fielding. Heartbreakers have reached the 50-run mark. Still need 128 to win. And that one's hit to deep covers for 1. Jason Miller doing the fielding out there. So score moves on to 51 at the end of the 10th over. And I should check the scores on the field next door. And Auxiliary Knights Watchmen having scored 202 runs, 2 wickets down after 20. Quality Craig 110, 1 wicket down after 11. So they're definitely in the hunt. Marcus DeVito now on 33. Saranjit Ricky on 16 of 8. Joshua Thom retired on 52, and Johan Swanpole out for 9 earlier on. Stumped by Scott Parr, Bo Gagliardi. Connor, how are you, mate? Okay, here we go. And that's John O'Miller, and that's hit towards deep covers for 2. So we'll keep an eye on that match next door, because Quality Craig seem to be in the hunt. 115 runs now, and that's gone straight over the bowler's heads for 4. Liam Richardson doing the job here. 11 runs now of 9 with that 4. Matthew Quaid on 32. Heartbreakers now 57, 4 down in the 11th over. And he's reaching for that one. It's a wide. Score now 58. Shadows right across the field now. And he's hit that one to covers for 1. So at least they're turning the strike over, which is good. 59 on the scoreboard, still chasing 178 to win. So they need 119 runs to win. And that's a wide. Matthew Quaid decided not to hit that one. A bit risky, but definitely a wide. So that's an extra 3 runs. So they move on to 62, 4 down in the 11th over, 1 ball to come. Oh, that's a foolish toss. Hit to backward of square leg. Connor Brown doing the fielding and keeping it to 1. So Heartbreakers finish on 63 after 11. 115 more runs to win. Only 9 overs left. So they want to be scoring lots of boundaries from now on. Mitch, is that Mitch coming into ball? Yep, his final over. He's only given away 10 runs, taken 1 wicket. Very economical. Matthew Quaid on strike again. Facing Mitch, he's on 30, what looks like 36. Oh, through to keeper. Matthew Quay having difficulty with Mitch's bowling, unable to connect. He's bowling across. It's a short one. It's dispatched for 6 to to fine leg. Thankfully, there's a fence between the ground and my car. Otherwise, he might have copped that ball. So Matthew Quaid moves on to 42, 29 balls faced by him. Score for the Heartbreakers is now 69. Mitch not happy. Let's see what he does next ball. Should be a fuller delivery, yep, and he's taken him. Yep, the off stump goes flying, and so Matthew Quaid out. Ian Dayhue coming in. And Mitch showing us the ball because he's got 2 wickets. 16 balls with two to come in this over, which would be his last over, the 4th one. And the score remains on 69, 5 down now in the 12th over for Heartbreakers, who still need another 109 runs. So Mitch ready to bowl to Ian Dayhue. And he's fed it off towards covers, but decides not to take the run. Mitch very quickly fielding that ball. 1 ball to come this over. Matt Piani coming to the square leg position. I think Heartbreakers realized that it's going to be very hard to score the winning runs here today, and that's gone through to the keeper. Ian a bit distraught that he wasn't able to connect with that one. Score on 69, 5 down, 12 hours gone. And Heartbreakers 5 down now, only 3 wickets left, 12 hours gone on 69. There should be at least 100 by now if they were to mount a challenge to Dilligaf's. This could still happen because Liam is still there, and Ian has been known to score a few 50s. But that's Brock Winkler bowling, and that's gone through to the keeper for no run. And that's gone through to the keeper again. Liam not able to read that ball or the previous one. Brock obviously being very, very tricky in his delivery. Here comes another one. This time he connects and he hits it towards corner. Chance of a catch, but he's gone through for 4. Look, Ryan unable to stop that one. He was full stretch, but probably distracted by Jeff out there in the back. Let me show you where Jeff is, right next to Luke Ryan, distracting him. In we go back to the middle. Brock Winkler bowling another one, and this time he hits that to covers for a potential 2. Yes. Oh, hello. Ian Dayhue sending Liam back. So only 1 run. Score on 74 now. 1 ball to come this over, and mid-wicket, deep mid-wicket for 4. Ian Dayhue doing the job here. That's what they need. They need lots more of that. All right, so Liam and Ian need to finish this innings, preferably not losing any more wickets. 7 overs to go, they're on 78, so they need exactly 100 runs to win with 7 overs to come. Shallow's right across the field now. At the end of this over, I'll check the scores next door. Whitey Craig, I haven't heard any wickets going down, so they must be doing okay. Oh, this one's hit to covers for 1. Ian Dayhue quite capable of scoring a few sixes himself, so John O'Miller bowling. Oh, full toss, and he's gone through to the leg side. No, there was an appeal, but not given. Bronwyn having a good laugh. John O'Miller again to Ian Dayhue. Another full toss, and this one's hit to Cal Connor, and he should go for. Oh, stopped by Mitch. I thought he was going to go through for 4, but Mitch managed to stop it. Full dive, legs leading, and he stopped that, keeping it to 1. So Liam now on strike. Another full delivery, and they're going through for 1. That ball finishing at long off. But the boundaries are protected here. Oh, another full toss, and this time Ian hitting it for 4 to Cal Connor. And that was the last ball of the 3rd over for John O'Miller. So he's given away 29 runs. Ian Dayhue now on 9. Liam Richardson to face, he's on 20. Scores on 85. Needing another 93 runs of the next 6 overs. So it's an uphill battle for Heartbreakers at the moment. Oh, that's hit past Gully for 1. They're coming back for 2. Good throw, good arm there from Giles, but unable to stop the second run. There was a chance of a catch there. He's probably like a second slip at the moment. Another full toss, and he's coming over the head of the keeper towards us, and it's just the 1. Ian Dayhue back on strike. He's on 9 of 6, and he's hit that towards Cal Connor again, and the field unable to stop it. Oh, he has stopped it. So oh, hello. He's dropped it again as he was trying to throw it in, but he kept it to 2. Ian Dayhue could see a 4 in his sides, but unfortunately for him, Luke Ryan stopped it on the boundary, kept it to 2. He's facing again, and a full toss, and he's hit to deep mid wicket for 6. Here we go. This is good news for the Heartbreakers, accelerating the scoring rate very quickly. Unlucky not to have scored a couple more boundaries, having had good fielders out there on the boundaries stopping those extra runs. So Ian Dayhue preparing himself for Brock Winkler to bowl another one, and this time he hits it to extra covers for 1. So the score moves on to 97. 5 down, 5 overs to come. Liam Richardson will be on strike. He's on 23 of 18. And Ian Dayhue 18 of 9. So Ian Dayhue is definitely doing the job here, scoring the runs that are required, or keeping up the run rate. But they certainly need a lot more boundaries. Oh, hello. Ian is on strike, and he hits that to long on for 1. Luke Ryan bowling at the moment. Score now 98, and he's hit that one to long off for 1. John O'Miller throwing himself around and keeping it to 2. Liam on strike now, and he's trying to hit the covers of that one, but he's just squeezed behind him for no run. Score remains on 100 with 2 deliveries to come in this 16th over. Luke Ryan again, and he's hit that 2 extra covers for 1. Somewhere between extra covers and covers. And Ian Dayhue trying to hit that one to Cal corner, but only managing to hit it to short mid wicket for 1. And that's the end of the 16th over. Score on 102. They need another 76 runs of the next 4 overs. So it's a big ask for the Heartbreakers. But a few boundaries from Ian and Liam will change that soon. Ian doing the job. Here we go. He's hit a massive 6 to Cal corner. That's the job. That's what he needs to do. And so let's see. They need 70 runs of the next 4 overs, let's say. So they need to be running, scoring at about 17.5 runs per over. Here comes Brock Winkler again, and another similar delivery, and Ian Dayhue's hit it for 6 to Cal corner again. Alright, Ian Dayhue. He's on 32 of 13. Magnificent batting here from Ian Dayhue. Let's hope that he keeps it going, so they can remain competitive. This time it's gone through to the keeper, trying to fend that one, but it's just gone through to Greggy, who's right next to the stumps. Oh, through to the keeper again. Ian noticing that one bounced a bit more than he expected. So score on 114, 5 down in the 17th over. Now full delivery, and this one's hit to mid wicket for 1. And that's the end of that over. So 116, I believe, or is it 115? After 17, and Liam Richardson will be on strike, with Luke Ryan coming in to bowl. And they still need 63 runs of the next 3 overs. Full toss and hit leg side, but Connor Brown doing the job there, stopping any boundary from happening, and only 1 run taken. He's at backward square leg, deep square leg there, corner, and this one's hit straight to long on for what looks like 6. Alright, Liam stepping up as well. I think the two of them will just need to swing now. Nothing left to do. 122, needing 56 to win. Couple more sixes in each over and that'll do the trick, I reckon. But they really need 3 sixes and over. There we go. Liam on strike, Luke coming in. And he's hit that one away to backward of point for 1. They're coming back for 2. Jason foxing a bit, but they come through for the second one quite comfortably. Okay, so things are getting tense now. 124 in the 18th over. Oh, that's gone through to the keeper, but that's a wide, leg side wide. I have to take my sunglasses off because it's getting too dark now. The shadows are right across the field. Sun setting not long to go before it actually sets behind the mountains here. And Liam's hit that one to deep covers. The field are not able to see it, but he's gone off to get it and kept it to 2. And thing is Jason Brown, yep, kept it to 2. Liam again on the onside this time. Mid on for 1. And that's the end of that over. So 128 on the scoreboard, 18 overs gone, 2 to come. And they still need 50 runs exactly of the next 2 overs. So 25 runs per over now. Remembering that the last ball, if it's hit for 6, is worth 12. Oh, taken. What a catch. Caught and bowled. Broke Winkler. So Liam out for 38. Ian Dayhue still on 34. Pat Bad Boy Piani coming in to bat now. Still needing 50 runs of the next, how many balls? 9 balls to come. And Pat hits that to extra covers for 1. Ian trying to do the job here, hitting it to mid wicket, sent back by Pat. Getting tense now. They still need 49 runs. Oh, massive 6 to deep mid wicket. 6 again. Ian Dayhue looking the goods here. He should have come in earlier maybe. He's on 40 of 19. Heartbreakers move on to 135. Now needing 43 runs. And a full toss, and this one's hit over the shoulder. Oh yeah, it's gone for 4. So Ian Dayhue not hanging around. He wants to make sure that they have a chance of chasing this 178. Currently on 139. Needing a lot more runs than that though. Final over coming up. And they need 39 runs. 39 runs of this last over. John O'Miller bowling. Final over for him. And final over for this innings. Looks like a steam train just went past on the non-strikers end. And Pat Piani on the non-strikers are full toss and through to keeper. Pat just needs to get some bat on it, and it's given. Pat came charging but missed it altogether, and Greg is just taking the stumps. Made a mess of them, of course. All he had to do was knock out the bales, but not. And do we have another batter coming in? There's 3 balls to come. What's going on here? Liam has to step out. Oh, I see. It's Ian Dahey on his own. Last man stands. 7 wickets down. I thought it was a retirement there somewhere. Wasn't there? Maybe there was. Okay, so Ian Dahey on his own. And missed that one. Trying to hit the covers of it. So with 2 balls to come, they need 29 runs to win. Or is that 39? Maybe 39. Okay, that one's gone to the leg side. He's going through for 1. Coming back for the second. Connor Brown picking it up and throwing it, and wide of the keeper. So Ian Dahey going through for 2. 141 now. 1 ball to come. The best he can do is hit a 6, which would take him to 153. So well short of the target. Jono coming round, and that's gone up, and Giles under it, and he takes it, and it's the end of the innings. All out for 141, 37 runs short, and that's the end of today's match between Heartbreakers and Dilligafs. Next door, it looks like the game's finished over there, so I'll have a quick squeeze. Whitey Craig were chasing 203 to win, and they're 148, 3 wickets down. Wait, that can't be right because they're all off the field now, so we just need an update on this. Maybe it's finished now, so we won't get 159, 6 down after the 20 overs. So Dilligaf's champions of the Wednesday Twilights here, having beaten Heartbreakers by 37 runs. We'll just go over to the clubhouse and hand out the trophy and potential medals, Jason. And we celebrate another great season. Top 2 teams, of course, facing off each other here. Thanks, Jason. Well done, mate. Jason helping out with the cones here. He's walking away now. And yeah, good job, Dilligafs. It was always an uphill battle for Heartbreakers, even though they managed to keep him to below 180. But there you go. So we'll switch off now, and thank you for tuning in if you have been watching the game. And we still have Thursday Twilights to do. One more round and then semi-finals next week.